original Asherella here, and I haven't done a rant video in a while or any kind of social commentary video, so I think I'm a little bit overdue. There is something that has really been bothering me lately, and it's been escalating over the past year or two, and what a better place than talk about it than YouTube. But before I get to that, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Click the notification button, leave me a like and a comment. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram and, share with your friends. I can't, continue to grow on YouTube without your help. So anybody that shares, I really appreciate it. So basically what I want to rant about today is the ever increasing trend in children's toys that are just freaking disgusting. If you guys watch the channel, I collect pop figures and other like toys and models, specifically Dragon Ball stuff. But I also watch a lot of Cartoon Network. Between their regular programming, which is pretty awesome, Adult Swim and Toonami, I mostly only watch Cartoon Network. So I see a lot of the commercials for like new toys and things that are coming out, and over the past couple years, there has been this trend that I think is just like appalling. I'm gonna give you a few examples, and I want you guys to really let me know what you think about this in the comments, because maybe I'm the only one, but I just think we're not doing our youth any like service by making these toys and games. Manners are kind of going out the window, and I think this just kind of like promotes that. First one I want to talk about is called Pop the Pig, I think. It is basically a game where you stuff food into this pig's mouth until its belly explodes. Like, do I even need to tell you guys why that is not an appropriate children's toy? I mean, it promotes like gluttony and healthy eating habits. Um, you know, Childhood obesity is a huge problem in the United States, other countries in the world too, but specifically America. And this is not going to help that at all. Basically, the pig is binging and purging. There's definitely like a bulimia tinge to the game, and it's just like unhealthy. Like, I mean, it's junk food that you're shoving into this pig's mouth, and then its belly explodes. That is so gross to me. Like, it's tacky, it's gross, and it should not be a game. Along those same lines, there is a game, I can't remember, I don't know exactly what it's called, but the point of the game is popping this kid's pimples. It's like a head, and the head has acne, and either you want to pop the pimples or you don't want to pop the pimples. I don't know exactly, but it's gross. And when you like the pimple pops, like water sprays out of it. That is so freaking disgusting. Why are we making this a game for our children? Like, if I had kids, there is no way I would buy them a game like that. When I was a kid, we had like Girl Talk, and if you had a bad roll or a bad turn, you got a zit sticker, but a zit sticker was bad. Like, you didn't want to get a zit sticker. And I know people have problems with acne, and it's not anything you should be ashamed of, but like, pimple popping is not something that should be a game. That is an unhealthy habit. It can lead to scarring and infection. And I mean, that's just like the technical and like scientific like problem with it. It's gross. Like, popping zits is something that should be done in the bathroom, out of sight, and not something that's just like publicly acceptable, like in public. Also, there is a game called Gooey Louie. Aww. It is another like toy head, and it's a multiplayer game where you pick boogers out of this mannequin head. Do I even have to say like anything about that? Like, ooh, gross. I mean, yeah, everybody's got a bat in the cave every now and then, but you go to the bathroom, you get a tissue, and you take care of it. Little kids pick their nose. I know that, I get that, but this game, like, it's not like that it encourages it, but it normalizes like picking your nose and picking your nose in public, and like, it's gross. Like, it's so gross and crass. I think manners are going out the window, and these types of games are kind of like promoting that. There's another game, it's a multiplayer kind of like board game type thing, where like the dog poops, like, and you have to like pick up its poop. I mean, maybe that does encourage like kids to clean up after their animals, but like I don't think there should be any toy where like poop is part of the game. Like that is feces, that is excrement. I will get into the whole poop emoji thing in just a second, but one more before I go there. I saw a game, it's called Food Crown, and it's basically where you put this crown on your head that has like forks or something hanging off of it, and you put food on the end of it, and you try to like eat the food off of the hat. Like, I don't even get the game, to be perfectly honest. Again, that is encouraging really bad, like really unhealthy eating habits. You know, I mentioned before, childhood obesity and juvenile diabetes is a huge problem. And you know, some of the issues with juvenile diabetes can be avoided. It's a diet issue. I know type 1 diabetes you're born with, and that's a whole other story, but you know, we need to do better by the youth of today and the youth of America. Like, this is not okay. Like, this is a terrible like vein of like games and toys. I don't, I mean, I'm assuming they're selling because they just keep creating more. And like I said, I would never buy my children these games. I think they're so tacky. I think they're so gross. I think they promote bad manners. And last, I want to talk about the poop emoji. I did this whole huge rant on Facebook a year or two ago about the poop emoji, but it is the most appalling thing that has came out of the past decade. It is a personified piece of feces. Like, I don't care like how many googly eyes you put on a piece of shit, it's still a piece of shit. And I think it's terrible that we're making throw pillows out of it, putting it on water bottles, putting it on t-shirts. And I recently saw there's a new line of toys called Poopsies. And they're these different colored little, they look like the poop emoji, like pieces of poop with like poop inside, and it's like colored slime. Like, I'm fine with slime, that's fine, but don't label it poop and don't put it in a piece of poop. That is human excrement. That is not something that should be normal. It's not something that should be played with, and it's not something that a toy should be made after. Like, maybe I'm crazy. Maybe you guys disagree with me. I don't know. Tell me what you think in the comments. Like, if you disagree, let me know why. If you agree with me, tell me what you think. Has anybody else seen any of these, like, super appalling, super gross, crass, bad manner, bad lifestyle choice games out there? Like, I'm a very open-minded and very liberal-minded person, but this stuff is just going too far. Like, I was raised to conduct myself with, you know, class and dignity, and there are certain things that you just don't like do or talk about in public, and I think it's okay for there to be things like that. You know, as far as the whole poop emoji thing, it's like, what is next? What's the next step? Like, are we going to be putting like bloody tampon emojis on water bottles and t-shirts? Are we going to have bloody tampon toys for kids? Like, I mean, that is the trajectory we're on with this kind of thing, guys. And it's not good. It's like, oh, I just can't even wrap my mind around it. I don't even know how we got to the point where that stuff is being manufactured. That's really all I have to say about it. If you guys know any other gross games that I may have left out of this list, let me know what they are in the comment. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. I do have a couple videos coming up about pop figures. I've got some new Dragon Ball pops. You know, I love Dragon Ball. I love Funko. Make sure you subscribe so you can get updated for when those videos come out. Hit the notification button, leave me a like, leave me a comment. Make sure you go on to Instagram and follow me. It's at original Asherella. I also have a collab giveaway with DBallZ Art and PyroPen13. There's still time to enter that, so go on to Instagram to find out details on how to enter. I hope everybody's having a great weekend. Thank you so much for listening to my rant. That's something I just really wanted to get off my chest. So yeah, let me know what you think, and always tap in, never tap out, and keep on slaying, saying.